Hi, this is Pastor Greg, coming to you maybe not live, but alive with hope and anticipation of all the opportunities we have to be God's people in the world. Here we are for our November update already. Time goes fast and the weather changes and it's starting to cool down for the winter season. But we have a lot of opportunities coming in November for us to continue to be the people of God. November 2nd, of course, is All Saints Sunday, where we recognize and remember those saints who've gone before us, those who have died this past year in particular, since last All Saints Sunday. But we also recognize those newly baptized people who have become saints. But we all are saints because of what Jesus has done for us. In the midst of our All Saints Sunday celebration this week, we also are in the midst of a 3-week Joy of Generosity stewardship campaign, where we are reminded that God created us to be givers. And giving is part of who we are because of what God has done for us. So that's November 2nd, coming up, All Saints Sunday. On the 9th, we continue with our 3rd week of our Joy of Generosity giving campaign. And also that's the week we talk about sharing and what sharing God's blessings means to all of us as we do that. November 16th, Jesus gives us a lesson about the end times. But his key when he talks about the end times to the disciples, when they ask him, tell us when this is going to be, he doesn't tell them when it's going to be. He just tells them not to fear. That's another place where Jesus is clear in the Bible that held in his hands, we are called not to fear. November 23rd, the last Sunday of the church year, Christ the King Sunday. Our synodical bishop, Martin Hallam, will be here helping us lead worship. And he'll be here and we'll be talking about that Christ is our King. But Christ is our King and his throne is the cross. He is our King because what he has done for us, dying and rising again, all for us. The 25th, it's a Tuesday evening. It's Thanksgiving Eve. A lot of people are busy preparing for their meal and everything on Wednesday, and a lot of people are traveling. So we like to offer a Thanksgiving Eve service at 7 o'clock on Tuesday, the 25th. We come together to be thankful people and to join with one another for some coffee and some pie following. 7 o'clock on Tuesday, the 25th. And then finally, the last Sunday of November, the 30th, is the first Sunday of Advent already. Scary to even say that, but that's what it is. And on that Sunday, as we begin the journey to Bethlehem and remember that Christ was born for us, that first Sunday of Advent, we'll be celebrating with worship, again, always at 10 o'clock, but it'll be the Advent Lessons and Carols service. So we come together to hear the story of what came before as Christ came to us at Christmas. So join us for all of these opportunities, a busy November, but full of opportunities to be God's people. Thanks be to God.